All right, folks, closing in on the weekend, and let me just turn it around. What I've done this week is just do all the disassembly prep for getting the car over to paint. Going to try and get the car over to paint on Friday. So I was basically done on Sunday. Did a couple things this week. Let's show you what we did. All right, so took the windshield off, took the pipes out. Took the rear or the side window out here, the pop out ones. I still have to take both of these off. I got this off. I got the Aston Martin gas cap off. Taking most of the stuff out of the interior. I got to move that seat over here so I can actually drive the car. Put it up onto the trailer. I've left the fog lights in there for right now because they share the same holes as the mounts. I've left all the latches in, all the rubber bumpers all in here so that we can make sure everything's gapped right before we take it all apart and remove all this for paint. Took all the lights off the back. Those are gone. This is basically all that's left right here, and that's like AC hose, the physical lighting, front light buckets, and then just odds and ends. Bulb seal, here's the extra hardware, some of the material for the grill material, the grill type material for all the vents, and then the actual side window plexiglass, which I'll work on when, after the car's gone. So separate from that, let me walk over here. I've got the truck all literally jacked up, and I just wanted to show you. So I'm in prep mode, right? So I've got to hook this trailer up to the reese hitch, and I'm going to show you real quick. Now I'm going to show you the whole process, just kind of point out what I'm doing. So what ends up happening is I jack up the truck at the trailing arm right here, and then I've got the Fox 2.0 long travel shock, and I've done this on the other videos, but it has two springs right here, and I run this collar halfway up for street, and that allows both springs to kind of actuate. Let me back up. Both springs to actuate. And basically I think it's a 600 and a 400, and together I think that ride is about a 350. Just basically gives you two levels of damping, I guess, or spring. I'm not sure what the technical is on it, but it's definitely softer than a 600. It wouldn't be like 1,000. It's actually less than a 600 and a 400 combined. So what ends up happening is I take it. It sits in road grime. You can see how dirty it is. It's been raining. So the first thing I do, and it's all kind of, aluminum, so I'll spray it with some WD just to get it all kind of cleaned out and lubricated, let it soak for a little bit. And then I'll run this bottom collar down to this, as far down as it goes, so when I lower the truck, it's engaged on this collar, and it locks out one of the springs. And I believe... can't remember I think it's this top spring that is locked out, so this can't compress. Yeah, that's what it is. This one can't compress, so I'm basically riding on this single spring, and I believe that is the 600. So that's the 400, so I basically are riding directly on the 600. I've already done the other side, so let me walk over here while the truck is... And you can see right here that collar is up against that spot. So basically, I will do the same thing, and I'll show you how that one's set up as soon as I get it done. I'll lower the truck. I'm looking for, I think the normal is 42 inches from the ground to the bottom of the top of the wheel well in the rear. And then I'll use the waste distribution hitch function, and I'll jack the trailer up to maintain that 42-inch clearance ride height measured on the back. So rather than keep talking about wasting the day, let me get everything set up and hooked up, and then I'll go ahead and load. I'll show you how we load the car, and then have it set up, and hopefully by tomorrow we'll continue the video. The other thing too is the rest of this weekend. So like, what am I going to do? We've got a good surprise. We got a nice car show we're going to. It's actually a rally for charity. I'll put a link in the section below on it, and we're going to document that this weekend. So while this is all about the Daytona being built, I'm going to take my Daytona and we're going to go play with it at the rally. So it's still Daytona build stuff, but this is stuff you do while you're waiting for paint and you happen to have access to a couple of factory fives. So stand by, and we'll finish uploading. I'll be right back in a bit. Okay, and about 5 minutes later, this side is done. You can see how much separation I have. Both wheels are still on the ground, even with the pan hard bar connected. Right, that's still, those are 37-inch tall tires. So quite a bit of separation. So let me lower it real quick. Let's see what this looks like. So let's see. Okay. So it's on the back on the ground, and it normally sits at 42 inches. So let's see. Stand by. All right. So not making this into how to load a trailer video, but I mean, how do you do it with a factory 5 and my setup, you know, using the XTF. So you know, because the Daytona's got about a 3.5-inch front ride height and 4 1/4 in the back. It's pretty low. So what I end up doing, I dedicated a jack stand to help the approach angle. I've just got, you know, my 12-volt battery here and the winch, and I've got my Fast Tracks tie downs on for the fronts, and then I've got like a little bridle that hooks up onto the sway bar, and then basically I've got this Bluetooth remote or Wi-Fi remote, well, I don't know, I'm sure RF remote, and I could either sit in the car or I just stand out here and I push the button, you know, and let me see, and the car just drives up onto the trailer, and I just drive it on there. So let me get this all underway and we'll get it up on the trailer. Okay, and then just like that, it's on the Fast Track right there, and then we'll use this tie down, loop over this, and then I do the cross strap in the back, and that's it. I mean, that's as easy as that. Not bad at all. One-man show. Just go through the steps and it's on there, and there is the setup. So let me get it rest of it tied down, and we'll get another picture of it all loaded up. All right, well, that part took the longest, was just to position the trailer so my wife could get into the garage. But anyway, so the garage is now empty, as you saw from the other video. And let me walk this around so you can see XTF in tow duty again. So, oops, wrong way. Stand by. All right, so there's factory 5 again, pulling a factory 5. Kind of screwed up the load leveling deal here, so I'll have to adjust that tomorrow. But yeah, I've got good. It's actually a little higher here than it was before. I'm only going like 30 minutes down the road, so I'm not going to nitpick it too bad. And I'm only going about 40 or 50 miles an hour anyway. So, but definitely I don't have the nose of the trailer loaded like I should. So, like I said, tomorrow what I'll do is I'll stick the jack under here and then fix these load leveler bars. But yeah, it's all in good standings. Everything's secured. Took everything off. The door frames for the side windows are off. That's all done. All the junk is out of the car, and it's all tied down. So from here, tomorrow we've got good surprise. Not tomorrow, but tomorrow I got to clean the other Daytona, and Saturday I'll do the post, which in video real time will be instantaneous here in a second. But anyway, we got a little rally for charity, so we'll do that, and there's a car show right after. Should be pretty good. I'll swap cameras over to the GoPro, so you'll get the 4D image out of that, or 4K. And I think that's it. So we're gonna call it a wrap for this. Is Thursday, and we'll drive it over to the paint tomorrow, and we'll talk to Billy Reed, the painter, and we'll see what he thinks. So stand by. Howdy folks. Well, you can see there's no Steve's Coupe in the garage, so I guess the surprise today, or we're just going to take a pause, right, while we're waiting on paint. I've got the Daytona ready. It's a little overcast, looks like it might rain, but we got a hard top, right? So we are going to do a Smile for a While charity ride with a whole bunch of kids who are cancer patients or who have had cancer, and we're going to get paired up with the kids, and we're gonna go for a huge exotic car rally. I think there's like 64 cars, and we're doing like a police escort and all that stuff. So time to take a pause, give a little bit back, let them enjoy the day. Even with all the clouds and no sun, we'll still have a good day, and it's followed up by a car show and then dinner at night. So let's get on the road. We got about a 30-minute ride to the venue, or the link-up point at the cancer clinic, and from there we'll meet my new co-pilot for the day, and we'll take a look at all the cars. So stand by. It's gonna be a good day. Well, we're here. Let's take a look at all these beautiful cars. Completely different crowd that I'm used to hanging out with, but let's check it out. Stand by. All right. Let's see. So there's my car. The cars are all lining up. And then we get some beautiful, beautiful cars. I'll go this is from the back end, so you can see all those, and I'll turn around, go the other way. It's Corvettes, Lambo, Corvette.
Oh, really?
McLaren, Corvette. Yep, lots of kids gonna show up. Lots of cars. McLaren here, BMW. All pretty cars. This Ferrari's pretty cool.
Yeah, right over there. You're driving, so you're going to go right there to that line. Yep.
Viper. See who's road captain up here. Lots of Corvettes, actually. So Lexus. Ah. Countach. Ah. Yeah, and yeah, SV. Nice. So, and we'll have police escort, and we'll do the whole walkthrough. Pretty cool. I think there's 64 cars registered, I think. That's what they said.
Something like that.
Yeah. I think it was supposed to be 100, but that's okay. Probably better. And I'll walk through these folks. Excuse me.
You up for here today?
Yep. There's the passengers, and the drivers are over there, all registered. Looks like my Gen 3 Coupe's getting a lot of attention. Get through all these people. He's walking around.
Hey, I don't think that he's dirty though.
After a 3-hour ride, it's a little...
Lots of pictures. All right. I'm probably gonna take the windows out, I think. It's supposed to rain later, but maybe we'll make the trip without the windows. Very, very cool. And they continue around here. Aston Martin. And they're lining up. There's my buddy Larry Atkins. Nice Ferrari. And they're going down that way. And they just keep on going. So I'll get some more video throughout the day. And I'll try and get some links. I'm sure there's a lot of other social media folks out here, but I mean, it's one awesome car after the other. I mean, it's just crazy. Look at this, and they just keep rolling in. Look at this. Look at this orange Lambo just pulling in. One after another. They just keep coming. The sound is awesome. Okay. So we'll keep going, and we're gonna enjoy the day. I know I've said that like 4 times, but that's how it's gonna roll. But yeah, we'll get some more video going, and we'll be up on Facebook Live. All right, so we're all done, and man, good times. So let's just turn this around. Everybody's enjoying the car right now. Check that out. Pretty cool. All the cars made it.
So we tore out over governors, right? I mean, we met the cops that were ahead of the whole escort.
So there's the whole venue. All the cars. It's pretty cool. Very, very nice. So now it's lunchtime, so let's get something to eat. Well, rain or shine, here we are. We're all done. Getting cooled off from the drive in the rain now. It's pretty cool. Some nice ones. Oh, it's really gonna start pouring here in a second. There we go. Maybe it'll pass. It's a dry rain, right? Oh, that's dry heat. Never mind. All right. Yep, all the cars are running for the hills now. Get the windows rolled up, boys. It's all good. It's not like it might last a while. Look at that cloud. I think at least it decided to not rain while we were screaming down 431. So all good fun. It's all part of it. Most important part is all our passengers had awesome times, and my pack was definitely smiling ear to ear when he got out. So mission accomplished. All right, folks. We'll see you. All right, well, that's it for this. We're gonna do the car show, get some lunch, and I'll get back to the house, and we'll get back up on the other build. We'll get some updates from Billy Reed, the painter, and we'll see you here in the next one. Talk to you later.